Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for October 31st, 2019. Today we're looking at the AUDUSD, the Australian, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Now, I've gone all the way out to the weekly time frame to get a long-term view of this currency pair because I think it's important to see what the overall picture for this currency pair is right now, because we're challenging a significant resistance point within the longer term trend. And what I'm talking about is this black trend line. Obviously, the currency pair has been in a downtrend for quite a long time. We're going back at this viewpoint. The black trend line actually starts top of the black trend line back in December of 2018. So we're almost an entire year represented by this black trend line. So the question is, in long term, will it continue doing what it's doing, or will it change its trend? What I'm talking about is the challenges. Every time it's come up towards this black trend line, it has turned and made a new low. You can see that going throughout this downtrend. I'll just put a couple of blue trend lines in there to represent every time it's come back up, touched the black trend line, then turned around and made a new low. So this is the fourth time, the current market is the fourth time coming up and challenging that black trend line. So can we truly say the current upward momentum we've seen for the past month or so is going to carry through? Well, I think we need to be cautious assuming that it's going to continue to go up, as we are challenging a significant downtrend resistance along that black trend line. So now that we've seen that on the weekly time frame, let's take it down to the daily. And as we get down here to the daily, you can see there's that same black trend line here on the daily zoomed out. Same black trend line coming in. You can see multiple challenges of that black trend line on the way down. And here we are once again challenging it today. Let's go ahead and zoom it in a little bit. You can see coming close to it, the green zone where the market capped out today, 69.25.35, challenged that today and initially has pushed right back down. So the question is, are we seeing that point of, within the current blue trend line, the past month or so, a point of resistance and reversal for this to turn around and go back down? I think we'll look for further evidence of that, but definitely something I think we need to take note of here for the Australian dollar. Zooming in again, there again, we saw yesterday, of course, the US dollar sell-off after FOMC, sending pairs like the Australian dollar, the euro dollar higher, making new highs, but a swift pullback again from the 69.25 level, now back into 68.90 as it pressures back down again. So first things first, I'm going to look at this purple shaded area today, and I'm going to say, well, we did not have a successful break. It challenged it, it tested it, but it did not have a successful break of that purple zone. So the first things first is I'm not buying the Australian dollar as it's close to or underneath that purple shaded area. Even if I wanted to buy the uptrend, I'm not buying under the purple shaded area because that is holding as our resistance. If I wanted to buy this, I need some sort of dip into support, something similar to what happened right here. It challenged the yellow shaded area, didn't break through it, and then turned around and went back down to the green zone. So in a similar situation to the blue circle, where it challenged the yellow and the blue and turned around and went down to the green zone, I don't want to buy at the purple zone. I want to buy as it makes its way back down into support. Maybe the blue zone on the day, could even be the yellow zone, or I suppose it could even be the orange zone. So if I'm looking to buy this, I needed to make a dip. I needed to pull back against yesterday's move, pull back, and then find support and then start going back up. Otherwise, we could begin looking for short opportunities under the purple zone. Well, of course, what we're going to need to see is the dollar make a new rally again for this to turn around and go back down. But definitely an area that I think we need to take note of there is that purple zone. 4-hour time frame. Look at this. We often talk in the trade room about infusions of sellers, infusions of sell orders, to give us an idea that the sellers are fighting back. And that's what we have right now. We have an infusion of sell orders. I'm going to give you an opposite example of this, where we see resistance and a sudden red candle and potential turnaround. An opposite of that is that we saw down here, where this small blue circle is, the sudden infusion of buyers sat above the blue zone, eventually continuing the uptrend. So in the same sense, up here at the purple shaded area, or under the purple shaded area, we could be looking for the market to get under, stay under that purple zone, use the purple zone as resistance for the turn lower again, because we have that sudden infusion of sell orders. Of course, we'd love to see again the US dollar make a new rally, and that will give us some more confidence in the turnaround for this to go back down. But I think it all begins again with that longer term weekly trend line. We're challenging it, we're testing it, we're bouncing off of it, that weekly black trend line, and now we go down to the daily. We start to see indications of potential reversal to go back down. We go down to the 4 hour, we see that sudden infusion of sell orders. I don't think we forget about the selling opportunities, even though the market's been in an uptrend, because we're seeing signs of potential short-term reversal for the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.